Aww.
Yep, timing's everything.
Aww.
I don't think we have any. I'm sure we don't have any there, but.
Get her with her. Oh my God, her legs open. Oh God. Oh, my baby's here.
Okay, hi everybody. This is beautifully unique, and I am doing my labor and delivery story. Okay, so I will start off with my 39-week checkup. I know this is really late. My son is now 7 weeks, but I'm getting it done. Okay, so my 39-week checkup, I went to the doctor. She said I was about 2 centimeters dilated, but my cervix was still very high up and I hadn't thinned out at all. So she did give me some ways of trying to naturally induce labor. She said walking, sex, about bouncing on a ball, things like that. She did suggest that I do the castor oil. She said a 4 ounce bottle inside of a small milkshake, a chocolate milkshake, and to drink the whole thing. So I had my husband go out and get castor oil, and he put it inside of a Wendy's, what are them things? The Wendy's chocolate shake things, whatever they're called. And I did that, and I didn't get put the whole bottle of castor oil in. I was scared. I did, I think half, or a little more than half, and it just gave me the runs really bad all night, stomach aches. It did give me some contractions, but it was obviously it wasn't enough to bring on labor. So I did that, and that didn't work. So I had my 40-week appointment. She did say that I was about 3 to 4 centimeters dilated. So the contractions from the castor oil did do something, but it didn't do a whole lot. I was still high up, and I still hadn't thinned out yet. So um, I believe when I so I had my appointment that Thursday, and then she said that she would just schedule me for an induction because it didn't look like that I was going to go into labor on my own. So my induction was scheduled for May 17th. That's the day I had my son, May 17th. So I was 40 weeks and 5 days. I went into for induction at 5 in the morning. Um, got checked in. They started my pitocin around, I want to say 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I labored naturally, no pain medication, no epidural. This is my fourth son, or my fourth child, my first son. I have 3 girls. So it was pretty intense. It was really hard. It hurt a whole lot, but I have a pretty high tolerance for pain. So I was able to just breathe my way through it. I changed positions in the bed. I walked around. I did all of that. My husband was there with me, coaching me, helping me, talking me through it, all that kind of stuff. So that did help. So I labored, like I said, from about 8:30. I had my son 12:34ish in the afternoon, so not that long of a labor. Um, my mom came, my sister was there, and for some reason I always seem to get sick while I'm in labor. I threw up maybe around 3 times, which happened my first pregnancy and I believe my third pregnancy. I got sick, I threw up. Um, but it was a pretty easy labor. I pushed for a couple of minutes. I think I pushed twice and he was out. It was an extremely easy labor. It's not really much to my labor and delivery story, but that was the gist of it. I had my son May 17th, 12:34 in the afternoon, I believe. I stayed 2 days in the hospital. Like I said, I went in Wednesday. Um, they released me. They released me on a on Friday. I got to go home. And it was a pretty good experience. I wanted to do it natural. This is going to be my last child, so I wanted to do everything, I guess, the right way um, for myself, and I wanted to experience the whole thing without being in any pain or any pain meds or anything like that. So that's what I did. I did began breastfeeding in the hospital. Um, and it started out okay. Our hospital stay was okay. I'm trying to remember. I'm all over the place. Sorry, you guys. It's been almost 2 months. But um, no complications with my son. He passed his hearing. He got his first shot. He passed his reading. We did have a little scare while we were in the hospital. His temperature had went down, so they had to put him under the heating light for a little bit, but his temperature went back up. So breastfeeding, we did do that in the hospital. When we got home, he wasn't latching that well. I thought he was getting enough milk, but when he had his first doctor's appointment, I believe it was that Monday after he was born, um, his weight had gone down, which is normal for babies in the beginning for their weight to decrease. So his next appointment, his weight had went down even more. So his doctor said that he was on the verge of being dehydrated, and she could tell something wasn't quite right. He wasn't all the way there yet, but she said within the next couple of days that he would probably end up in the hospital. She would have sent him to the hospital that day, but she wanted to give him a couple of days, so she suggested that I pump. Instead of having him on the breast, she suggested that I pump and give him whatever came out in the bottle. So I tried that, and I wasn't getting very much out. I was getting maybe like 2 ounces from one side and maybe 1 from the other side a couple of times a day, which was not enough. So she gave him Similac Advanced. That's what he's on now, and it's been working out pretty well for him. He's taking it well. He's gained weight. So his birth weight was what was his birth weight? His birth weight was 7'7", and when we left the hospital, it was 7'3" or something like that. And then when he had his first doctor's appointment, it may have been 7, and then his next appointment it was 6 something, and that's why she wanted me to either pump or substitute with formula. So we just did formula. I do have 3 other children, so it was hard to just pump all day and give him the bottle, and it's been working out for us thus far. He's happier, I'm happier. My husband is now able to feed him at night while I get some rest. I am a stay-at-home mom, so I have the kids during the day. My husband will come home at night and take over, and it's been working for us. And we are excited to have our little son. His name is Yasir. He had his 6-week his 1 month appointment on a Tuesday, I believe. His weight is 9'8", so he's almost 10 pounds. So he's doing very, very well. My girls are excited to have him. They're like little mommies, and we are just excited. This is my last pregnancy, and I am going on birth control. I believe I'm going to go with the IUD. I did want to get my tubes tied, but I got scared at the last minute. So we're just going to go with something that lasts for a few years. And that be all. So like I said, his name is Yasir. He was born May 17th. And he's doing great. He's gaining weight. He's getting chunky. He's happy. He's healthy. And he's everything that I could ask for. I'm just experiencing having a son, taking care of a son, along with my 3 other girls. I will have them in another video. introducing them and him as well. And that is all for this video, you guys. Thanks for watching. I know it was kind of all over the place, not in any particular order, but I did want to get this video out because it's been a while and I just didn't have any time to do it. So you guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. I had my 6-week appointment today, so in the next video I will talk to you guys about how that went, some of my concerns, some of my issues that I'm going through, some postpartum situations, and explain to you guys how I plan to get through those things. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video of my postpartum update, and I will see you guys in another video.